Team came out and battled back the second half. We have to challenge ourselves to be more competitive in the second half and rebound that basketball because they're a very physical team.
You've called this game the football game in the past. It looked like it lived up to expectations tonight.
Yeah, you know, we kind of call it that for our psyche because we know if you're going through, you're going to get bumped real hard. You go to the basket, you're going to get a tough foul, and which is all good for the game in the right way. And they really get out and compete, and we hope that we are able to dish out some of the same at times as well. And but our team showed, great character not to panic. Some of our players, like Sean Tre'lun, played last year, one really the responsibility that he had now. You can see he was pressing a little bit the first half. And we challenged him just to relax a little bit, move the ball, and he'll get his opportunities. And I think that Jerry Sam was great late in the ball game. And we talked about that in the second half of being able to get post touches and penetration, and he done a very good job for us.
Not that it's something new, but we saw you get a little agitated on the sideline, get it teed up. Well, what did you see there, and what were you frustrated with?
Well, I just think at the end of the day is that I thought they, some calls being made that obviously I wasn't happy with. And so, I don't want to expound on that too much, but, it just proved to be tough, handle the ball strong, and protect yourself at all times.
You just talk about the play of Jared Sam and Tre'lun down low. I mean, they showed, I think, fight that you were showing with getting that tee.
Right. Well, we knew that we had to be tough and we had to be courageous on the inside. We gave up a lot of size, especially with Sean being a four-man for us. But I think I like it. I think if I look at the stats, some of our guards came down there and got about 5 rebounds. And so it's a team effort. And we talk about game rebounding, and that's what it took against this team. They had over 15 offensive rebounds the last time we played them, and we was hoping to not let them do that again.
We have time for one more coach from Coach.
Coach, what's it like just going to Houston, kind of getting to that next stage of the tournament for you?
Well, any program we want to be pretty strong, and traditionally you want to be able to make a run in the conference tournament. And fortunately, again, that we get a chance to, at least make it to the semifinals under my watch, which is great when you start talking about the history of the program and what you've been able to do for it. But it's definitely the guys' show. I tell them, I orchestrate it, but this time of year you have to play basketball, and it feels very good to give ourselves a chance to be in the semifinals once again.
Thanks, Coach.
Jared, y'all made, I think, 19 of your 21 final points were at the free throw line. You had to shoot a lot of those at the end. I mean, how nice was it to see you close it out at the line like that?
It was very nice. It's just all about focus when you get to the line, though.
What was the difference in the second half, Jared? Because y'all had scored 44 to 29. I mean, was there any panic at halftime, and what y'all change?
No panic at all. We had too much pride to lose on our home course, so we came up with a little more energy and a little more aggressiveness. That's really about it.
Sean, can you speak to the physicality of this game and really what was it like matching up with those guys? I mean, the Jack State guys said it was like a spitting image. Did you feel that way, and what was it like playing that physical game?
Yeah, we both teams pretty tough, and we know Jackson gonna come in and give us their best game. We call it Monday Night Football when we play them, because we know they're gonna come and play us the toughest, and we like that because we prepare for the next games, and we just like playing physical. And we did that tonight, and we got ourselves going, and ended up being good for us in the end.
Tre'lun, they brought a lot of energy in the first half, but you took their best shot, basically, and kind of withstood it.
Knowing that Jackson, knowing that Jackson is a good team, we knew they were coming with a lot of energy, and we knew they was confident from the past games. They feel like they ran out of time last game, and the game before that, I think they got us at home by 4. So we knew they were going to come in with a lot of energy, and then being that they won their last 2 games, they had a lot of momentum coming in. And so, we knew the crowd was going to come. Mississippi's not that far of a ride, so we knew the crowd was going to come. And we also knew we were going to have a crowd too. And, like Jerry said, it's all about protecting home floor. And, we had a lot of pride. Basketball is a game about runs. So, when the team go up, don't panic. Just buckle down and kind of weather the storm. And, luckily we had another 20 minutes to play. It went the last 20 minutes. We kind of just came out with a lot more energy and just buckle down. And it's kind of the second half, we kind of was on our heels a lot. We didn't make a lot of shots. And I think we came out, the second half and kind of picked up the energy. Defensively, kind of kept them off the glass too, and kind of got out of transition. And we already know when we run the team, it's kind of hard for teams to stay in front of them up and down. So that's kind of what it was for us second half.
Tre'lun, What was it like getting the win tonight after kind of the disappointment of senior night? You get one last chance to win at home in front of this crowd. What was tonight like for you?
I mean, tonight was a new day. I mean, we didn't win our last 2 games, but the thing about March Madness is the 3rd season. You know, all the records go out the window is 0-0. So, and you can't dwell on the past. I mean, you wish you could get those back, but it's a new day. I mean, ain't nothing we can do about it. Take Southern in the regular season champs. It ain't nothing we can take back from them. They're a good team. Gotta give props when it's due. So, but it's 3rd season, new season, all the records go out the window. And it's one game at a time. And we got this one, and it's another one. 2 more to go.
Sean, Jared's not a guy who like slaps the floor or something, but you know you see in his eyes, you know, the way he's focused in, and 22 points tonight again. Is that just kind of what you expect from him?
Yeah, yes, sir. I mean, we know Jed. We love when he plays tough, and sometimes we know how Jed could be. Jed come out and be a little soft sometimes, but he came out and was tough and gave us that push, and we needed that. And he brought the whole team with him. When him being physical, we all could be physical, and we just needed that to make the push.
How about going to Houston now and back in the tournament semifinals? You guys are familiar with that place and with winning there.
Yes, sir. We're pretty familiar with it. You know, we've been there the last 2 years. We just want to continue to have the success we've been having and try to get us another championship.
Jared, when you're having the streak at the free throw line like you had tonight, I think it was 11 at in the last 10 minutes of the game. Do you keep track in your mind? Do you kind of realize that you're on a hot streak at that point, or are you just stepping up and shooting?
To be honest, nah, I'm just stepping up and shooting. I didn't even know I shot 21 free throws.
We are. Hot streak, get Jared the ball. Get Jared the ball.
I didn't know I shot that, man. I was surprised to see that.
Tre'lun, how about yourself in terms of moving on to the second round here? Your experience, what's it going to take, and where does this team need to go to elevate their play even more in the second round and beyond?
I think the thing it's going to take is, you know, getting better every day. And, you know, and I think keeping the tradition as Southern, you know, keeping the tradition as Southern, you know. It's a lot of people believe in Southern, and Southern has a lot of history. And really, we really don't want to let Southern down. You know, last couple of years, last 4 years, Southern been in that championship game in Houston. And, you know, no stranger to Houston. And, you know, for us, it's really about it's really all about getting back to that. You know, and it's a lot right on. We have a lot to lose. You know, most people say you don't have to lose, but we do have a lot to lose. So, you know, you got to take one game at a time and you get back each and every day and keep getting players better. And I think this was big because it gave a lot of players on our team confidence. And, you know, that's been our kind of stepping on all years, confidence. Players have confidence, and this was a big win for that. You know, going neutral court, you know, no more home advantage, and you know, it's all about the buckle down and play 40 minutes now.
Jared, facing Alcorn again, what stands out to you from the 2 games that you played this year, and what needs to be different for you guys to get over the hump?
I feel like we played good last game. Just towards the end of the game, probably had some miscommunication on certain things. But I like what we're doing right now, and I like how we're gonna go in. Probably the same game plan, probably tweak a little things, but I like what we have right now. So.
Having lost to him twice, do you feel like y'all are the underdog in this game?
Oh no, nothing like that. We just Southern University trying to get another win. That's all.
Tre'lun not the underdog, even though y'all.
With the bench,
Is he? Who's he?
Okay.